Hi there, it's Jenna right now. I'm really happy to be here chatting with you. This is my little beach cottage, and I mostly wanted to make this video because I have not been very on top of recording things, and there's a couple reasons why that has happened. Number one, I got engaged in October, and things have been a little bit nutty trying to plan the wedding. We're getting married in June, which is now less than 2 months away. So that's one of the reasons why I haven't quite been as on top of everything as I normally have been. And the second reason is probably the most important and powerful lesson that I can learn through my entire life. But more importantly, I feel like I've been learning it in preparation for this adventure that everyone calls marriage. So I have been dealing quite a lot with learning to fully love and accept and approve of myself exactly as I am. And I feel as though my wedding put a lot of unnecessary pressure, but brought it all to the forefront of my mind how much that I am not kind and compassionate and gentle with myself as I am with my yoga students. And so over the last, 6 months or so, I've really been diving in and learning these lessons so profoundly. And I had a lot of resistance this winter to creating videos because I felt like I wasn't good enough to be doing this. I felt like I wasn't pretty enough or thin enough or fit enough to be teaching all of you the practice of yoga. And what I've learned so deeply is that, yes, I am. And that the only way that any of this will ever matter to anyone is if, first of all, it matters very deeply to me, and if I can look myself in the mirror every single morning and think positive thoughts about myself and tell myself that I love myself and I love and approve of myself exactly as I am today, then that's where the work really starts. And I was having a very hard time waking up every single day and looking in the mirror and being able to tell myself that. And I had a lot of negative self-talk that has crept in over the years and has probably been in my subconscious since I was a very little child. But I've been doing this amazing work of waking up every single day, telling myself over and over and over and over again, I, Jenna, love and approve of myself as I am perfectly right now in this moment. And I am more than enough, and I am beautiful enough and perfect just as I am right now today. And I've been doing this now consistently for the last 4 or 5 weeks, and I have to tell you, everything is different. Absolutely everything. My life is flowing so much better. I have clients coming to me that I wasn't working with before. I have, money and abundance coming in through other ways, not just money, but feeling full and abundant in my own experience of life. So that could be seeing the beauty around, feeling abundant in my space and the time that I have throughout the day. There's so many ways to feel abundance and prosperity, and it's not just through money. But that also comes as the side effect of this amazing little work. So, all of this to say, I've been learning the hardest, most profound, incredible lesson that I so desperately needed to learn and uncover and heal before I walked into a marriage. And now that I've begun this work and begun this journey with myself, I feel just amazing. And I feel like I can fully step into this marriage and stand in front of the love of my life and pledge my love to him as my highest most beautiful, most positive, most loving self. And that is an incredible thing. So I hope to share a lot more of the work that I've been doing with you over the next several months. Like I said, I'm getting married in 2 months, so I am going to promise you 2 more videos before the wedding. And from there on out, I'll be back to a more regular schedule. And I appreciate your patience, and I appreciate all the new subscribers that have popped along, even though I've been absent. But I am so grateful for this, conflict that has come to the surface within myself, because it was clearly something that I needed to address. And now that I've begun the healing process, I can start to help you on your own journey. And that is a beautiful thing. And that is why we are all here on this planet, is to learn from one another and to become better, more whole versions of ourselves. And the secret to that is that we already are so whole. It's just a matter of being willing and open to change and to changing the way that we think. Because at the heart of it all, what we think about creates our experiences. And I was being so mean to myself and so aggressive, and like you always hear, or I say it in yoga class a lot when I teach, is half the things that we say to ourselves we would never say to our best friend. We are much more kind and compassionate with our best friend than we are with ourselves. And I really hit a place where I was getting up every morning and looking in the mirror, and the only thing that I could do is turn to the side and look at where, got a little extra something going on in my booty or in my thighs, and I would notice where, little back flab, everyone talks about that, and the back of sticking out of my tank top, and that's a horrible way to start the day. And over the last couple weeks, I've completely changed that, and I feel amazing, and I wake up in the morning with a light heart and an open heart, and I only see the beautiful me when I look into the mirror, and I don't tear myself down, I don't rip myself apart, and I will continue to learn and continue to grow and continue to love myself even more, because that's the only reason why we're here. So, thank you so much for your patience and for your love and for hanging around on YouTube with me, because it's a pretty wild place to be, and I love having a little corner of it. And I hope that we can practice together in the future. I promise that videos are on their way. And I will be more consistent after the wedding, which is so exciting. I'm so excited to marry my little lovey. So thank you so much. If you're just catching this off my Facebook page or something like that, please head on over to YouTube, subscribe, and I can't wait to practice with you online or in the Hamptons or anywhere else we may find ourselves together. Thank you so much. I am so grateful for you. Namaste.